Have you ever felt like you're just drowning in research? Well, there's a new kind of tool out there that's not just another app. It's like having your own personal AI research assistant. It's called NotebookLM, and it's designed to completely change how you work with information. Let's break down how it does it.
So to really get what makes this tool so special, we first need to talk about a problem I'm pretty sure we've all had. What is the biggest headache when you're trying to do any kind of research today? You know that feeling, right? You've done all the hard work of gathering your materials, maybe for a big paper, a presentation, or even a book, and you're just staring at this massive pile of information thinking, okay, where on earth do I even start?
It's always the same kind of chaos. You've got notes scattered everywhere, your browser has like a million tabs open, you're trying to find that one perfect quote that you know you saw somewhere, and looming over all of it is that terrifying, intimidating blank page.
Okay, now what if there was a tool built from the ground up to slice right through that chaos? Let's dive into this new category of AI that's made to be your personal assistant for this exact kind of work.
The whole idea behind NotebookLM is a concept called grounded AI. So what does that actually mean? Well, it's pretty simple. The AI only reasons and answers based on the documents that you give it. It sticks to your facts, your sources, and absolutely nothing else from the outside world.
And this, right here, is the key difference between NotebookLM and a general chatbot you might have used. A typical chatbot pulls its answers from the entire internet, which is huge, but it can also lead to wrong answers or things it just made up. With NotebookLM, the source of truth is only your stuff. It gives you direct citations back to your documents. And, really importantly, your data isn't used to train the model. It's your private workspace.
The end result is actually pretty amazing. As soon as you upload your sources, the AI basically becomes an instant expert on that specific topic. It doesn't matter if it's the history of the gold rush or the finer points of urban planning. It knows what you've given it, and only that.
So that's the big idea, but what does this actually look like in practice? Let's walk through a real-world example of how a researcher would use this. So picture this. You're writing a book about the California gold rush. You open up a new notebook and you just start dropping in your sources. You've got key quotes you've pulled from a modern history book, an academic textbook, maybe a document from the 1850s. All your primary sources go right in.
And the workflow from here is just so simple and intuitive. First, you upload your stuff. Then you can start asking really detailed questions like, hey, how did the discovery of gold affect California's population? You get a custom answer that's pulled together only from your documents, with citations for everything, which lets you instantly verify it and then dig even deeper.
And that's the magic of the citations. You see a point in the summary that you find interesting, you just click the little number, and boom, it takes you to the exact sentence in the original document. It's like you're building a perfect searchable index for your project as you go.
But asking questions is really just the beginning. The real power, I think, comes when the tool starts to help you see and synthesize your information in completely new ways. For instance, with just one click, you can ask it to generate a mind map. It'll scan everything you've uploaded and pull out the key themes and how they connect. You might see a big topic like discovery of gold, and you can click on that to see subtopics like confirmation by President Polk, and then you can click that to instantly ask a new question. It's a whole new way to navigate your own research. Okay, let's switch gears. We've seen how it works for a researcher. Now let's look at a totally different kind of user, an educator who's trying to prep a brand new class. So imagine you're putting together a new course on urban planning, and your source materials are, well, they're all over the place. You've got quotes from a book, you have a transcript from a YouTube interview, a PDF about teaching methods, and even a picture of your own handwritten outline. It's a real mix of formats.
The big challenge here is how do you weave all those scattered ideas from all those different formats into one single structured document? Well, the prompt was simple. Take all of this and prepare a lesson plan that follows my handwritten outline.
And check out the result. It's this incredibly coherent first draft of a lesson plan. It actually follows the 4-session structure from those scribbled notes. It weaves in direct quotes from the book. It applies the principles from that PDF on teaching. And of course, every single piece of information is cited.
And this is what's so cool. It really shows how this tool can synthesize and create. This is the moment where NotebookLM stops feeling like just a search engine for your own documents and starts feeling like a genuine creative partner.
This quote really just nails the ultimate benefit here. It's all about speed and momentum. It takes care of all that tedious work of organizing and connecting the dots, and it gets you to that first draft, that first real version of your idea, so much faster than before.
And this is such a key point. The goal here is not to replace your thinking. Not at all. You're still making the important decisions. You're the one curating the sources, creating the outline, and asking the big questions. The tool is just filling in the details, acting like this powerful assistant that enhances your own thought process.
So, all this brings us to a final thought. If you could instantly create a world-class expert on any topic, based entirely on material that you picked and that you trust, what would you build? What problems could you solve? What amazing new ideas could you bring to life?